So to use PHP, we'll use one of our free web hosting services. So go to free web hosting. I like the first two, uhost full and infinity free. The last one supports PHP. You can use that one as well. So you can go to infinity free. This is a good one. Client area. Sign up for an account. I have an account already. Or you can go to uhost full. Sign up for one. I believe they'll email you a confirmation with the password and stuff like that. I'm just going to log in. Once I log in, it'll take me to the control panel. And the only thing we need to worry about right now is the online file manager. So we'll go here and I'll take you to the home, the root directory. So you will have a folder called htdocs. That's where you can click and upload your files. I have multiple URLs, so I'm going to go to blueberry.fanclubrocks. And inside will be an htdocs folder. That's where you put your files. Don't put them anywhere else. So if this is the first time you've created your hosting account, you may have a default index file, or it may be empty. If you want to keep the default file that comes with it, you can rename it to something else. Right click, rename, and rename it to original file or something. In my case, I didn't have any files in here, so I'm just gonna create a new file. You can call it anything you want, or index.php. I've created mine already, but you would press OK, but in my case I have one already. So let's edit this. And this is the code we have here. This is a very simple PHP example. So in here we have our usual HTML. So is PHP is a .php file. Very important to note, this is a .php file. And we have our PHP code right between these brackets here and question mark. So this just echoes my car is. The full stop is like a string concatenation instead of a plus sign in JavaScript. And our color variable has the value red. So this will say my car is red. And I'm echoing the time here. We have a built-in date function in PHP. So I'm just echoing the hour, time, or whatever. And we can save that. And let's go to our URL. So my one says my car is red. The time is 11:05 a.m. Now let's say we made an error. Let's say we left off this semicolon. Alright, that's an error. PHP must end your lines with semicolons. So let's save that. And let's refresh. Now I might think something is wrong with my internet, or the website is down, it's not working. That's the problem with PHP, right? It doesn't give me any indication of what the error is. So to ensure that you can find the errors quickly, what you'll do, you'll create a new file. You'll name it .htaccess. Okay, so this htaccess file is a file used by the web server. You can have different settings. So what I'll do, I'll put these two lines in here to say display PHP errors, startup errors, and PHP errors. These two lines are all you need. We'll save that. We'll close that. So this htaccess file is just like a settings file for the server. That's all we're gonna do in there. If you have a default htaccess file, just add the lines below it. Don't edit anything unless you know what you're doing. So now if I go back here and I refresh now, notice it actually tells me what the error is. It tells me parse error, syntax error, echo expecting a semicolon, and it tells me the location, ht.index.php on line 12. So we can go to line 12 in here, and we see that we have, well, okay, it's not on line 12, it's on line 9, but it tells me as close the error as, it gives me a hint to where the error could be. So now we fix that, we save that, and we close. So the reason you might not want the PHP error to display might give hackers or people a chance to see your files, what your files are like, what your code, and it might give them a chance to hack. So that's why you might not want the errors to display. The site will just not load if there's an error. But for us, we're learning, so we want the error to display. So that's something you should note.